Welcome back to another episode of Blue Couch Therapy. I'm your host, Cody. It's your boy, better yet, the man. Don't mind the mess in the studio today. I'm working on some merchandise and some things for the tour, so it's a little bit messy at this time. I've got about 45 more minutes in here. I don't think I'll be going for that long, but essentially, the message of today's topic, the topic of today's discussion is going to be simply everything works when you do. I've noticed that as I've started to lean more into my truth, more into my creativity, and more into my abundance, things just seem to open up. Because last couple of months I had a studio, and then I left there because the internet was way too slow for me. So there was like trying to offer some rigs, makeshift rigs to like figure it out, Starlink and all this other stuff wasn't really making sense to me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna bounce. And then I came to the library, come to find out the library have a studio that you can use for free. And then it takes me back to another point where I'm like, you can't own nothing. So all my time I was spending like the last 3 months, 4 months, like trying to build a studio so that I can like get people to come through and do all these things. And then turns out that they're already there for you to use. You know what I'm saying? Like they're already there. Studio is already there for you to use, fully furnished, fully functional, fully everything that you would need is here. And you just sign your name on a piece of paper and then you can use it while you're in the area. So I say all this to say that like, don't get caught up on the material. Don't get caught up on perfection. Just get going. Just get started. Because everything will work itself out when you do. You know, because as I continue to grow and as I continue to learn and as I continue to adapt, and I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best. So, you know, some people could say, well, you can do this, you can edit this more, you can do it. Like, look, if you are bothered by that, those kind of things like spelling mistakes or run on sentences or, you know, then edit it for me. I will gladly bring you onto the team if you want to edit my videos, if you want to edit my work and all those kinds of things, because I just want to create. You know, my whole thing is that I found it tricky is that on the come up, you have to learn how to do everything because it's only you that believe in the dream. You know, it's only you that have the idea that you can make it happen. So it's like, as I'm learning, you know, I do photography, I do music, I do videography, and I always hated editing. I never wanted to do the editing because I'm just like to myself, bro, this is taking forever. But I want to bring somebody on the team to help me edit, but it's like you're just starting, so you can't pay anybody, so that nobody's gonna want to help you. So you have to learn how to do it yourself, which I think is so funny, but it's true. You know, you have to start somewhere, you have to grind it out, and you have to like learn along the way. And I think that's important because then as you get up in the position that you wish to be, you can't get finessed because you know how to do videography, you know how to do photography, you know how to do all these things. So it's like someone can't come and tell me that, oh, it's gonna cost me 100 hours to edit this video, and at $100 an hour, I'm like, no, because I know how to do it, so I can. It should cost this much. Of course, depending people's prices, their prices. I'm not gonna sit here and tell nobody what they're charging is not the right amount. It's just the fact that the point that I'm just trying to make is that like you have to learn so much on the way, and like you have to work through it. Everything works out when you do because people are going to see it and they're going to be like, oh, let me help you with this. I see you've already started. So let me see how we can make this thing grow, you know? And that's the whole premise behind everything that I'm working on is just to make everything grow and document it for people to see. Because like I always say, I say all these things. I say these things before they happen. So when they happen, you can begin to believe. Today is December the 12th, 2024. I'm working on my first tour, which is going to be essentially the tour for both the mixtape and the book, How to Get It, A Brief Guide to Getting Into With Your Inner Self. This is me, volume 99, as well as the other books and other music projects that I'm working on now. But I say this to say that like I'm making the merch today. I'm in the studio doing the photo shoot for the merchandise for the T-shirts and the, you know, for the T-shirts and the stuff. And I'm like, the album isn't even out yet. The tape isn't even out yet. And I'm already making merch. So it's like you get this idea of you get these ideas and they're like ahead, you know? It's ahead of where it's supposed to be or where the 3D world is essentially. Because it's like I think it's in Power. Kanye West talks about the world is catching up to me. Finally, this world is catching up to me. So in my mind, I've always known this. I've always known these things to be true. I've always known like my spirit to be great. It's just now that the world is catching up to me because I'm working. I'm working on it now. You know, I'm no longer letting my gift sit in the wayside while I work for someone else, or I'm not like letting work dictate my creativity or my schedule or my drive anymore. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see how things are progressing. It's 1 second. I'm literally fiddling around with my clicker and I thought I stopped the video. But it's interesting to see how things progress. It's interesting to see how things manifest when you're on the right path, you know? When you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything doesn't seem to go your way. Everything seems tricky. Everything is like, yeah, everything just doesn't seem to be going your way because you're not living in your path and your truth. But then when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, things open up. Things open up. People want to work with me. People are trying to, collaborative efforts. They want to hear my stuff. They want me to send them the demo tapes. Excuse me. So like, and in my mind, I know that if it's one, it's a million. They just haven't seen it yet. They just haven't seen you yet. So you just have to keep going. Just have to keep going, keep pushing, and understand that like, this world is yours. This world is yours. I'm gonna be designing those T-shirts later today. The world is yours. Enjoy it. Don't let fear and uncertainty. Literally, don't let fear and uncertainty dictate your future. In my book, I literally was just telling my friends, I'm like, I wrote the book, How to Get It, Getting a Brief Guide, Getting in Tune with Your Inner Self, and I'm living the message. And I'm living the message of the book. Now it's clothing design. Now it's music. Now it's movies. Now it's passion projects. Now it's, e-commerce. Everything that I was hesitant on before that I knew that I wanted to do is coming to life now. In the final chapter, we talk about don't talk about it, just be about it. And I'm just living it. I just like wake up every day and I just like do the best that I can. I do the most that I can. I still get tired. Even now, I feel a little bit I could use a nap. But we gotta go. We gotta go to finish up this stuff. I gotta be out of here in about half an hour. Go take care of some more things before I start processing the footage and uploading all these videos and these things. So yeah, man, like I just say all this stuff. I say this stuff to say that you can do it too. There's nothing special there. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think about sometimes where I'm like taking these photos, I'm making these connections, I'm bridging these gaps, I'm making this merchandise, and like because I have to get more blanks so that we can turn up the customization. And then I just think like, people will tell you or they'll say to me the one that I was like in high school that would make me stop and be like, oh, so what, you want to be a rapper? You want to be like a... And it was always make me think, oh, like I don't want to be embarrassed about what people are going to think about me. But then I think to myself now, I'm like, I'm just a creator. Whatever labels you want to place on people and those kind of things, I just create. I just create what comes to my spirit, what comes to my heart. And then it's y'all that need that classification. It's y'all that need that, like, okay, well, this is this, so then it can't be this. I don't need that. I don't need the accolades. I don't need the all that shenanigans that keeps you from just starting, Like if I post a picture or these things, somebody might can say like, oh, who do you think you are? I'm me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Like it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Pre-order the merchandise if you want to. If you don't, if you think it's lame, then go somewhere else, But I can no longer stop what I'm doing in the hopes or in like the worry that I'm going to offend others or I'm going to offend others. Not my concern. Not my concern. My concern is to create. My concern really is to just create. It's create. Because in that instance, like everything will come out of it, out of that. Everything that you want will come out of that. So, yeah. This is a quick video, guys. Just wanted to talk to you before I pack up all my equipment here. Yeah. First book, How to Get It, A Brief Guide to Getting in Tune with Your Inner Self, is available now. You can find the links in the description down below. My first mixtape, This Is Me, Volume 99, will be available shortly. I don't even know when the release date is yet, but the merch will be available for pre-order soon. second book, How to Get It, or as my second book, Follow the Threads, will be available soon too, and we'll be going on tour. This is me. This is me tour. We have about 9 cities that we're going to be working through. I have 9 cities that I'm going to be working through. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Stay posted. If you want to connect with me, let me know. We can work on a lot of stuff together. If you do music, if you do movies, if you do anything, whatever, man, just connect with me. Connect with me. Let's make something fun happen. And yeah, that's it for me for this one. I think if there's anything else I want to share with you guys, I'm gonna jump back in later on. But yeah, I'm out. Love you guys lots. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Peace. See y'all in the next one. Love.